Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on, TTM? Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. We got Maruta, Reiki. We got WC and MR. Thank you for your donations. Diane, Bartman. What's going on? Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Let's get started. Let's get moving. Let's get rolling. Let's get rocking with MR. Wanna know D's next actions towards me? Let's find out what's going on. Start it off with how we should be starting it off, which is a tasty tarot. A little slice of the tasty tarot as it goes, and we'll see what's going on with the D and see what's going on and how that's going to affect us in the long run over here. Ooh, a Nine of Swords, got a little bit of a cups in here, which is nice and refreshing to see, that's for sure with that. As far as next action towards me, right, you have a Nine of Swords. I do think that they're sort of in that mode of giving you more hope than what they can actually provide. So I think they're going to be propping up a little more hope, propping up a little more incentive, kind of propping themselves up, making themselves look the better than they actually are. I do think that you're going to have either a lot of promises, a lot of, kind of putting forward, kind of pushing the agenda forward, just trying to see basically what they can do verbally as far as that. The Magician actually says that they're trying to outsmart you at this point. They want to either manipulate you or they want to change things, make things a little bit different than how they are. But overall, they're just trying to make things a little bit on the other side without putting a bunch of effort, putting a bunch of work in there. I think we have false promises. I think we have a lot of propping themselves up as the King of Cups. Emotionally distant. It feels like that they have checked out emotionally in several aspects, and that's going to be difficult to recover from in this particular case. All right. We got the next actions covered. Let's see about current feelings and how that is. Be random with me. Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. We got High Priestess and MZ and Karima in the donation queue too. Thank you very much for your donations. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's see what's going on with current feelings. Seems like we have a little bit of a manipulation curve. We have a little bit of a change in their perspective, a change in what they're doing right now. What kind of feelings do we have? Three of Wands is an interesting one over here. It just says, what's next? I think they're confused about what's next. How are they going to do it? How are they going to be? How are things going to be on the underside of this? Seven of Pentacles feels like that they've the current feelings are I've used but we've been together a long time. We've been in that mode a long time, and it feels like that we haven't gotten a lot out of it. In other words, we put forth a ton of work, but we haven't really seen a ton of results with that. Do you have a little bit of a candy kisses? It always feels like things are going to be better later, and that's the current feelings. But now they're kind of doubting it. Are things really going to be better later? Is this a little bit of a dead end? Kind of where are we going? How are things going to be wrapping up with this as we sort of move along there? Overall, the Three of Wands just talks about looking at what's next. I think they are on this confusing feeling portion. They feel like we put a lot of work. We haven't gotten a lot of results out of here. I think we just have a level of frustration overall from that. So there we go. All right. Thank you, MR, for your donations. We got High Priestess, MZ, Diane. Welcome back. Appreciate you. We got Elaine as well. Appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for being here. Got a Karima, Phase 2 over there. How's he viewing me? Okay. And MZ, thank you for your other donation. All right. Let's keep walking through. We got WC on the list with quite a few donations. Let's get those down. Get those dirty with the key. Tarot over here, making it happen, opening up the key. Speaking of keys, we got SP on the PayPal side. Wondering about Craig. We got you in the list. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead, SP, and put you after Karima, Phase 1 right there, and you will be after that. So there we go. All right, Kool-Aid and Candy Kisses. You know, I was actually watching Super Fat and Super Skinny Show, which is a UK show. And I don't know why I got into this, but I'm like watching this. And they showed this guy with diabetes on his foot, and he had this whole sore, and it was like a black hole in his foot. And you could like reach your like 3 fingers into it. It was so huge. And you could see the bones of his foot through the sore. And they were sucking out fluid or something from the sore. And I was like, okay, that scared me straight. I got up, I threw away every single candy in this place, like every sweet, every candy, everything that, was just around, all into the trash. I was like, screw that. I think I'm damaged for life from watching that. But like I immediately threw away everything. Oh man, that scared me straight. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't want to be on that. Anyway, all right. Water side. I mean, if you ever want to go on a diet and like stick to your diet, watch that show and you'll never cheat on your diet again in your lifetime. All right. Water sign thoughts on me talking about the past lover. Let's see what's going on with all of that. You got a Knight of Cups. The first thing they're wondering is, are you still in love with the past lover? Because why the hell are you talking about him, right? That Nine of Cups. Is that somebody you're still in love with? Is this somebody you're still attracted to? You know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of a wondering about that. They're also kind of wondering about, like, what's the purpose of that? Why are you communicating this? What's the ulterior motive? Like, where are we going with all of this information? It's almost like that you had, you wanted to make an impact, or you wanted to make a point. Like, what was your point? They're trying to figure it out a little bit with that. Overall, they're wondering if you still have emotions for this person. Why else would you be talking about them? But yeah, the Three of Cups over there is just something where you're going to be wandering off, have wandering eyes with all of that. They have a little bit of some confusion going on over there. We got the water sign is out. The water sign is swimming around. Let's see what's going on with that. Next action towards me, and what kind of feelings do we have? Now, we've been talking about the past lover. Where is that going to take us? What adventures are we going to have with that? Crafty lady, Becca Boo, welcome. Appreciate you. All right, see that rhyme? You like that? We got Veronica in the queue as well. Veronica, you will be after Karima, phase 1 over there. All right. What are the next actions with me? All right. You're looking at a Four of Pentacles. I really don't think that we have any next actions right there, right? Not that we don't have any next actions planned. We're kind of winging it at this point. We're unsure of what to do here. There doesn't seem to be any clear objective, doesn't seem to be any clear destination for this. It seems like the Five of Pentacles. Things are locked away. And that's what I kind of think that you have with this water sign right now. A lot of the emotions are locked away. A lot of the feelings are locked away. They seem to be at least, sort of hiding things a little bit. Hanged Man said, are we on the same path as we were before? It almost feels like the pathway that we're on, the destination that we're headed to, has changed. I think things are modified. Things are a little bit different than what we had maybe in the beginning, or what we had dreamed of, or what we had expecting, or something like that. But I mean, a little bit of a self-doubt going through that. What do you think about this weather? I think it's nice not to be constantly sweating. However, now I have to wash all of my winter clothes that I had in space bags. So I had everything in space bags. Now I got to drag it out, wash everything, and all the good workout clothes and everything else that I had. I got to wash everything. And yeah. So now my workouts are going to be more in the middle zone rather than the early morning. So I got to change everything with workouts. I'm going to go to the gym and what have you. So yeah, there's that. November read. By the way, Rosemary, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Where are we going in November over here? Two of Cups. talks about meeting somebody new. I'll be honest with you. Meeting somebody new, having an opportunity to do something different, having an opportunity with another individual, a different individual than maybe you had expected as far as that. Two of Cups just says be wary of a new interaction or a new kind of thing going through here. But yeah, the Two of Cups said if you're ready, if you're wanting something, I think the cold weather is going to sweep in maybe a new individual. The reason we say that, we have a 2 and a 6 of Cups over here. It feels like that you're on tune. It feels like you're at that mode where you're looking for something else. You're looking for a different style. You're looking for maybe somebody's going to be a little bit different, have a little bit different perspective as it goes. The 6 of Cups is kind of where you're at in that realm. November also has a little bit of a financial challenge on November 19th or the 20th, so just be aware of that. It feels like a lot of things are moving around. A lot of unexpected things are going to hit you in December, but November feels like it's going to be a little bit better, right? A little bit better off going in there. Overall, the Queen of Swords, make sure your wishes are known. Make sure you stand up for yourself in November. You don't want to get pulled into a direction that doesn't work. You don't want to get into situations that are not going to be beneficial for you. Crafty Lady, it does not work on iOS. No. Only on PC. So if you want to tag somebody, you have to use a PC. If you want to read a PayPal donation more than 20 characters, you got to get on a PC. It feels like no matter what you do, you have to get on a PC to basically do anything in life at this point. I don't know what's going on with that, but hey, I guess that's the way it goes. The days when you use a phone for everything seems to be wrapping up. Doesn't seem to be a lot of support for that. But hey, anyone from the past want to reach out and win? 6 of Cups is an interesting mode. It could be pointing for somebody in the past in the previous reading. I just don't see anybody in the past reaching out anytime soon, right? I do see that you have a little bit of an 8 of Pentacles, possibly meeting somebody at the workplace, possibly having an interaction over there. It almost feels like maybe somebody has a crush on you from that location. It feels like finding somebody in a journey as you sort of go along, as you're moving through, as you're doing different things, as you're making things happen. You may run into somebody in that. I just don't think anybody in the past wants to reach out as far as this is concerned. I do think that changes around June or July when you do have a different environment going on, because I think your life is going to be drastically different in June and July than what it is now, sans the weather and whatnot. But the Strength card, right? Just sort of be ready, be prepared, take a deep breath, just kind of take things as they come. Don't be too anxious. Don't be too kind of in that mode of I'm waiting, something better is, you got a little bit of a mixture over there and not a lot of results with that. Rosemary, thank you for the double donation. We got High Priestess up in the house as well. Appreciate that. Let's do Karima phase 1 and let's get going with the PayPal after Karima phase 1. Let's do it. Get going with the PayPal after all of that. A little bit of a modern love and tarot. We can make that happen over here. If you don't know what it is, it's modern, it's love, and it is a lot of tarot. So that's it. Your total Apple house. I'm kind of a mixture. I'm mostly Apple, but I'm oranges occasionally too. It just depends on what's in stock and the prices and everything like that. All right, let's see what's going on here. S is current feelings for me. All right, we got the standard current feels, the current look-sees, the sun. You're getting the sun a lot. You're getting the sun a lot. Revelations are coming. Revelations about feelings. Revelations are sort of in that mode. You do have a little bit of that, right? So more revelations, more secrets revealed, more kind of just being up front with you and not really running you around in different directions, being very sort of direct with you. And I think you're going to easy for me to say. I think you're going to start seeing that more, just more direct communication, straight up, this is what it is. Not a lot of running around with that. 9 of Swords says you do have sort of the feelings are concerning them. They don't have a lot of these robust feelings lately that they used to have. pulling back a little bit. Saw that in a previous day reading with that hermit action and whatnot. Just be aware we're pulling back a little bit. We're not going to be as expressive. We're not going to be as forward as we usually are. The Page of Cups, we're holding back more emotions than we usually do. And it feels like that's just sort of where we're at, right? It almost feels like that hermit mode as before is sort of affecting us a little bit. Overall, you do have more direct communication, which is good. You don't have to sort of try to debug or figure out what they're trying to say. They say pretty much as is. Just realize the Four of Swords, you're not going to see them as much in the next couple of weeks, in my opinion. You have a little bit of an isolationism with this Four of Swords, sort of pulling back, and you don't really want to deal with that long term, but luckily it's short term, not going to sort of be something permanent as it goes through there. All right, what actions are you thinking about taking towards me? Let's see what kind of actions we got in the queue. See if the actions are going to be on target with the hermit. You can't shake the hermit lately. I'm just a karima. You can't just shake that hermit lately. It seems to be everywhere. Silent Victory, thank you for your donation as well. All right, let's take a look at this. Wheel of Fortune over here is a nice card. Wheel of Fortune is where you kind of want to be here, right? You're talking about actions taking towards me. I want to get a sense of normalcy. I want to get on a schedule. I want to get things on a schedule, get things, you know, where I need them to be, and a level of predictability, because I think that we're sort of plagued now with too much unpredictability, and that's not really sort of beneficial for anybody at this point. You need more predictability. You need to be more on target. You need to be more settled down with this. And this seems to be something that they're sort of shooting for. And that's sort of the next action. You do have that hermit as well. Next action is a little bit more of a pullback, a little bit more of a retraction, sort of pulling inward and not having a lot of communication. You're going to have a sort of series of days where you just don't see them. You just don't talk to them. Just be aware of that. That's not something to be panicked about. That is something that's okay in the long run. Overall, the Queen of Cups says they're going to be a little more emotional come November. I think the first, possibly dragging in the second week of November, you do have a little bit of sort of a pullback emotionally, but a little bit more emotions in there. So if you do draw out their emotions, you are going to sort of see a little bit of a snapback of like, whoa, what are you doing? Why are you grabbing these emotions? Why are you getting these things done with that? WC, thank you for your donation as well. All right, let's go to the PayPal side. To the PayPal we go. We got SP is first. SP want to know about Craig. What is Craig feeling? What kind of emotions, what kind of things we got going on with that? Get the Romeo and Juliet over there. Ultraviolet is in the house as well. Alisha is in the house as well. Veronica, you are next after SP, and that will be our PayPal donations wrapping up over there. All right, let's see what's going on with SP. A little bit of a 7 of Cups. 6, that's interesting. A 6 into a 7 of Cups. I think that's kind of interesting. I think that's interesting indeed over here. What are we looking at? A 2 of Swords. Craig is being distant from you. Craig is in a corner right now. They're not sort of in that same space as you. It feels like Craig has pulled back. Craig has created a little bit of a distance. The 2 of Swords is sort of on a different path or on a different location, in a different mindset than kind of where you would like to be. Craig needs a lot of patience right now. It feels like Craig doesn't have a lot of patience right now. Craig wants immediate gratification to almost everything, and it feels like the Strength card is one of those things to where it is affecting them a little bit. They are going to need a little bit more patience. They are going to be a little bit kind of working your nerves as it sort of goes through. The 6 of Cups, they feel like they're just lonely. They feel like they have a little bit of an issue as far as loneliness, feeling abandoned. They feel like that everybody has abandoned them. They have a little bit of an emotional distress stress kind of going on with that. The Seven of Cups just says there's a lot of things happening in their life, or a lot of emotions going through, a lot of things moving past that, and they're just going to have to sort of, deal with that as it comes through in order to get this to the other side. So it feels like just Craig has a lot of feelings, a lot of sort of emotions, a little bit of an emotional insecurity as it sort of goes through here. So just be aware of that as well. Ms. Bay, you donate on PayPal, I give you a reading. I will put you somewhere in the list, most likely after WC. So you'll be after WC. It is busy. Actually, Sunday is my slowest night. So normally this list is down through here. So just be aware of that. So Sunday is a slower night, which is good. So you do have some good stuff in there, but be aware you're going to be out there at the WC section. But yeah, Ms. Bay, that's how it works with that. Veronica is next. Veronica wants to know about a little bit of a general. Where's that going to take us? What actions, what adventures do we have in the general thing? Let's get a little bit of a Push Kitty deck up in the house. See how that is going to work. That's going to be a nice one. Everybody does love a good Push Kitty deck. This is the Little Hermits. So if you're a hermit and you like Little Hermits and you like turtles, this is the deck for you. This is the latest deck that she has. So yeah, thank you, Push Kitty, for sending me this, by the way. All right, let's get a little bit of a generala. Where we're going, where are we moving to with that? We got Alisha and Cinderella. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. The Hanged One is an interesting beast indeed, especially in this particular deck, right? The Hanged One says, look farther, look deeper into issues, look deeper, look farther into things, because it feels like that you are going to sort of get in this mode of not sort of seeing things as they are. You're going to get in this mode of seeing things sort of on a cursory glance rather than sort of a deep, well thought out perspective. It is time to play a little bit of chess. It is time to look deeper into situations, look deeper into items, and see what's going to be at the end of those. It feels like it is something where you have to pay more attention now than you have, and that's going to benefit you in the long run as far as it goes. The High Priestess talks for search of knowledge, seeking information. Getting the information is going to be more important. You have this level of kind of expectation here where you need more information, maybe need some more education. You maybe need to expand things and try to get a little bit more education, get a little bit more information under your belt. We have basically big cards over here. It is time for big changes. It is time for kind of a bigger perspective or a bigger look on things. It's almost like you have a little bit of a Jupiter in your chart. You're hitting that Jupiter mode where things are expanding a little and things are growing a little bit. And the Hierophant says things are going to get a little bit more serious, a little bit more weighted, a little bit more heavy. That's why maybe you need the more education through that, and as well, you need to look at things in a broader perspective, or at least look at things in that mode and sort of get where you want to be at the end of the day. Anyway, thank you too for your donations. Let's go over here to the High Priestess over there. Is R dating someone? He is recently divorced. Oh my. Let's see if they're dating someone. Let's see if they've reached out into the ether and trying to get a little bit of loving on the escalator, right? Well, that's not the Aerosmith song. I think it's the elevator. I like loving on the escalator rather than the elevator. See, you know what I'm saying? I think they should redo that song and make it an escalator. All right, we're going to see about, is Mr. R dating someone? They ditched the wife. They're ready for the new life. Let's see if that's going to be all right. And see if their level of singleness is on the dating apps and picking up who they can over that. Temperance, 7 of Coins, a Knight of Cups. It looks like they are romancing people indeed. It looks like that is something. Is there anything serious, anything pending, anything big time happening with this? Doesn't really look like it. 7 of Coins said, I'm kind of planting my seed, no pun intended. I'm trying to get things moving. I'm trying to get things things working, trying to get things done with this. And I'm making a lot of motions, but I haven't really, scored anything huge, anything big, or anything with that. But, that's going to be it. Knight of Cups says, hey, I am Mr. Roman. I am out there. I'm making it happen. I'm trying to, get some things going with that. And the Chariot's a very active Chariot over here. You have more of this Eight of Wands, kind of the motion lines and all these things going on with that Chariot. And the Temperance as well, just kind of says sort of dipping my feet into different perspectives, into different opportunities. And I think that's going to be all right, right? I think it's going to be all right. So they're chasing, haven't found anybody substantial yet. So I don't know if that answers your question. Hopefully it does with the Wonder World Tarot. You do have other things. All right, R's next actions towards me. Let's see what R is doing. What kind of opportunities R has over there. Maybe stuff getting caught in the works. You want to be careful on the escalator. I'm not going to lie. Well, what do you call an escalator that's broken down? You call it stairs. What was the comedian? So, yeah, an escalator that's broken is called stairs. All right, Mr. R's next action towards me. I don't know. Do they have any real action towards you? By the way, if you see an escalator that's broken, for some reason, it's more difficult to climb an escalator that's broken than to climb actual stairs. Because when you approach stairs, you have an expectation that you have to climb the stairs. But when you approach an escalator, you feel like I don't have to do squat. And then there's the bad news. So it feels like it's much more tedious to climb an escalator than stairs, even though they're the same damn thing, right? Anyway, all right, Mr. R's next actions towards me. A little bit of drama, a little bit of a drama in the mix. It really feels like they're not going to be boring at all. They're going to be a little bit on that mode of picking you up, bringing you into the fold, making things happen in a little bit of a news or a little bit of a drama-filled evening possibly with this. We had a Six of Coins. I think they're sort of pending things or getting things out there. They're making things happen, as far as this goes here. It feels like the Six of Coins is I'm giving you what I can. I'm giving you all that I can. It feels like that's sort of the mode that we are in here. The Tower says maybe it's not enough. Maybe I'm giving you too much drama. Maybe I'm giving you too much things happening over here. And the Four of Swords says they have an on and off, a little bit of a hot and cold feel to them. So just be aware you're not going to get like super hot if things, or it's not going to be super cold. It's definitely going to be a mix. Definitely going to be a mix as it goes. Overall, be aware of the Six of Cups. It feels like they're just more of a friend zone here than they are gonna be a little bit more of a big passion or a big sort of boost in that realm. So just be aware of that as it goes through. All right, that's enough Wonder World Tarot for one evening. We'll see where that takes us over there. All right. Oh, what we got? We got MZ is next over there. Let's see what MZ wants tonight. What do we got going on? Let's take a look. Oh man, might as well just break out. Go ahead and break out the Teddy Bear Tarot, because it is time. It is time, MZ, for a whole lot of teddy bears on the table just for you, dedicated for you. Lots and lots of teddies. So hopefully you like teddies. I like teddies. Everybody likes teddies. All right. Why has M been quiet since last Sunday? I don't know. Let's see what's going on with that. Is the romance dead? Do we have a little bit of that? Oh man, I really think that they're quiet on purpose. I really think they're reevaluating something. Either they're reevaluating this relationship, they're reevaluating kind of what they're doing. It feels like that they're at this juncture where they need to make some decisions, some hard decisions, and figure out where this is going to go. It feels like what they're doing, how they're doing it, how things are going are just not working for them. It's just not functioning the way that we need it to function over here. That Temperance card just says they found the balance, but it just isn't working the way that they need it to. A lot of temperance today. We're blending these two worlds, blending these two universes, and we have a little bit of an issue going on with that. Overall, Knight of Wands says they're going to make some big movements, some big changes, or some big, some big things happening in their life, and I do think that they're sort of reevaluating this connection, reevaluating life in general, and I just think that that's kind of why they're quiet over there, right? Plus, they could be busy. Never know. All right, let's see about current thoughts and feelings for me. How are we going to get that going? How are things going to be adjusted properly for that? And see if the thoughts or feelings are going to be on target where we would like them to be indeed. All right, current thoughts and feelings about you. Man, you do have the decisions from the previous read are over here indeed. We have decisions need to be made. I need to make some decisions about you. And I think that you have a little bit of frustration about trying to make the decision. It feels like it's definitely time to make the hard decisions. We have to make a little bit of more of a decision over here. And we have to sort of get moving on some things that haven't been moved in with that. Queen of Wands is really kind of considering just sort of taking it over, getting the perspective on target, getting things moving in the direction that they need to be. It almost feels like the whole thing is just unfulfilling for them at the moment. We have a rejection of a lot of different perspectives, a rejection of a lot of things that they should be embracing with this particular activity, but they have a little more of a rejection in the back of their mind on it. Overall, it just looks like they're reevaluating the connection. We're reevaluating things. We're trying to make a decision here, and that's just kind of the way that we have a mixture as it goes through. All right, we also have another MZ over there. MZ. Isn't that the beginning of an executable file? You know, I'm really sort of a dork, by the way, on computers, so I think it's MZ. I think the MZ header is an executable file. I think so. Karima, phase 3. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Let's mix up the teddies. Mix me up. Okay, mix up the teddies and see where the teddy's going to take us tonight. All right, M's next action towards me and our relationship. Well, we got some decision making on the mix. Some decision making needs to happen over here. And, oh man. It looks like, if you want to sort of fast forward, you want to sort of see what the final verdict is, you want to sort of see where things are going to take you. I do think the Wheel of Fortune says they intend to kind of stay. Now, are they completely satiated, satisfied? Are they 100% over here? I think the answer is just kind of no. They're just not satisfied. They're just not sort of satiated. They're just not on target with where they really need to be over here. It feels like they're looking for something different within the context of the relationship. I'm still in there, but I'm looking for something different. So I think you're going to sort of bump into a situation where they need something different. They express a need for something different. Wheel of Fortune says, hey, I'm not going to be able to do this forever. I'm not going to be able to sort of make this long term. But be aware of the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like that you feel things are sort of kind of in that mode of, yeah, it's not exactly great, but it's okay. Right? And you feel like that they need more patience in here, but I think the patience has run out a little bit, and I think you're going to have a decision either way as it goes. Yellow is supposed to snow tonight, not last night. So yeah, it's supposed to snow tonight. So we'll see. But snow is still not in the forecast, so I'm kind of confused. But it's going to be 31 degrees here with rain. That equals snow. That's, according to my math, I'm not, I do have a math degree, but I will say Diane is next. Will I get the job at the Big Five? Let's see if that's going to happen. After we get a drink before we choke to death. Karima, thank you for phase 5. I greatly appreciate you. Hang on. All right. We'll see about that. Crafty lady. Yeah, it's going to be bitter cold tonight. In case you haven't checked, let me go to the weather thing. Weather in my area. Let's see. It says humidity 90%. Let's go to this. It's cloudy now. Periods of rain, chance of rain is 100%. And the temperature is going to be 30. Let's see, where's it at? The temperature is going to be 32. It says freeze watch. So we have a freeze watch with a 100% chance of rain. So, you combine those, and I think we have hail, or maybe some sleet, or some snow, or maybe it rains and then freeze. I have no idea. I need to cover my stupid pops on, so I forgot about that. It was supposed to be sunny on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. That's good. That is good. No more showers until next Monday. So that's going to be good overall. All right, we'll see about this. Will I get the job at the Big Five? I don't know. Will you or will you not? Let's look with a little bit of Meraki tarot over there. Everybody does love a good Meraki tarot deck. 31 is way too cold. Hey, I'll take 31 degrees because it has been a brutal summer. So, hey, I'll embrace it. As long as we don't get any stupid -5 degrees like a few winters ago. I did not like -5. If I want -5, I'll go up to Minnesota. I will not want to be -5 in Texas. I'm sorry. I moved to Texas, so I don't have -5. So if I see -5 degrees, I'm out of here. I'm just leaving. All right, we'll look at the job at the Big Five. Empress, yes. Page of Pentacles, yes. Chariot says yes. You're moving in with the Chariot, looking nice, and the Empress, finding that zone, finding a place that we can thrive, that we can make everything wonderful, we can make everything happen over here. And the Page of Pentacles, right? That level of newness, that level of going in there and not knowing what we're doing, but being excited about it, being enthralled with it. I think that everything is going to be on target as far as that goes. Yeah, I like it. I like it quite a bit. And we have so many donations that I went ahead and I put the donation cutoff is down there. We got a ton of donations to go through. So yeah, let's get through all of the donation. Any further donations? Karima will be the final donation tonight. Any further donations we will read on Tuesday, Halloween. By the way, tune in on Halloween. We got a lot of decks to give away. I need to get rid of a lot of decks. So we're going to have a lot of decks to give away. So tune in on Halloween if you're not out spooking the neighborhood with the outfit. I don't know. Let's see. Who was actually going out? I think it was Reiki. Reiki, what are you going to be? You said you're going to be a witch or something? I don't know. But anyway, if you're not out doing all of that, maybe I should not stream Halloween. I don't know. Is anybody going to be here on Halloween? I don't know. I may have like one viewer on Halloween. Maybe this is the worst idea of my life. I don't know. Maybe it's the worst idea I've ever had to stream on Halloween. Well, we could see. Maybe I should just stream Wednesday instead. I may just do that. I may not stream on Halloween and just stream on Wednesday because nobody's going to be here on Halloween. Everybody's out doing stuff. Let's not stream. Let's not stream on the night that everybody goes out and does stuff. And let's not stream on that night, maybe. I don't know. Cinderella's going to be here. Karima, Crafty Lady, Hershey will be here. Well, we got a lot of people be here. Maybe I'll stream. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. Watch the community page and I'll let you know. All right. How's he viewing me right now? What kind of viewership do we have on this? 8 of Pentacles. He's viewing you as work that needs to be done. He's viewing you to sort of we need to do something together. We need to get some stuff going on. We need to have things moving, have things happening over there. That Eight of Pentacles just says we have a lot of work to do. That's how he's viewing you as far as that goes. We have a lot of things to do. We have a lot of things happening over here, and we need to get started on it. That Nine of Wands is an interesting one indeed. It's almost like that we have people watching us. I think that's interesting. We haven't seen that before, indeed. Samantha will be, okay, we got everybody's going to be here. I'll go ahead and stream. So I'll be here Tuesday. There we go. Samantha, thank you for joining us. What's going on? All right. The Nine of Wands. Why are people watching us? I think somebody is watching you. Somebody is viewing. Somebody is watching you. That's interesting. Somebody, obviously not them, but somebody's watching you. And I think he's kind of aware that something's going on in that respect. That's interesting indeed. Overall, you have a Two of Wands. I think he's viewing you in the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. It's time to sort of see what the next objective to this is. Not sit on our hands, not sort of be content with where we're at. We need to have more action. We need to have more push forward. We need to sort of move things along with that. I think you got sort of that feeling as well, right? Sort of sitting here doing nothing, not really helping anybody. Let's move things along indeed. All right, let's go with this. What are his latest thoughts of me? Let's see what's going on with that. You'll be here too. Everybody's going to be here Tuesday. All right, so I'm completely wrong about everybody going out and doing stuff. So, okay, I'll be here too. We will be streaming on Tuesday. Good news. we made the executive decision over here. Streaming on Tuesday. All right. Yeah. What are his latest thoughts of me? The Devil. Latest thoughts of you is really into the sex right now. Really into this connection, the physical connection, it feels like, with that. That Eight of Swords. We're not able to do things physically that we like to do. We need some more time to explore some different things, to explore some more exciting things in the bedroom, in the physical realm. I think it's going to be interesting indeed, right? You have that Page of Cups. He's sort of latest thoughts of you about that is that you're really not emotionally invested as you used to be. It's almost like that you had a level of emotional investment. You were right on target with anything and excited about it. Now you're just kind of in the mix with that. Overall, sort of viewing you. You have the Devil. You have the Six of Cups. Friends with benefits as it goes through. But can we expand that? That's why we need it to expand things. That's why we need to change things. That's why things are not sort of the way physically that they need to be. So I think that is the thoughts of you lately. Let's go to Rosemary and see what the co-workers' thoughts and feelings are about me and where that is going to take us with that. We got 1,000 kids? That's a lot of kids. Where do you live that you have 1,000 kids? Like, I don't... did you mean 100 kids or like 1,000 kids? That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of kids. All right, let's see over here. Man, I don't know. That is a lot of, like your Facebook group must be nothing but clothing. Like over here, they got a lot of kids, but like the Facebook group is nothing but kids' clothing. You go to a garage sale, it's nothing but kids' clothing. They're trying to get rid of all the kids' clothing that's stacked up from all the previous generations, I guess. All right, and let's go over here with the Forest Creatures version 2. Let's see where that. Yeah, that is a lot of candy. Like that's a paycheck worth of candy over there. I don't know. Stephanie, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Coworkers' thoughts and feelings about me. Where are things going to be going with that? All right, Stephanie, you're the last donation of the night. We do have a donation cutoff, so Stephanie's going to be the last one as far as it goes. Oh, that's sort of an interesting thing over here. Coworkers' thoughts and feelings about me. High Priestess, they thought a lot about you. I think they're clearly sort of looking at you from afar. They're clearly seeing things about you that they haven't seen before. They have this level of expectation or this level of sort of this level of sort of looking at you from afar with that. High Priestess are very well aware that you're there. They're well aware of how things are moving, going, and all that going through. But the Knight of Coins just says they have not much of an investment going through here. But yeah, anyway. But overall, you have this Eight of Swords over there. It just talks about they don't really express as much as they should with that. So just be aware that, yeah, you know, they're not as expressive as they should be, but overall, that's okay, right? Overall, that's okay. Like you didn't expect them to express as much with that. All right. Let's see. John Travolta's over there. I had a John Travolta meme set up over here, but I don't know where it went. Can we add it as a source? Can we add it as a source? A media file. Yeah, we can do that. Add source. Add a... Let's see. Don't forget about you. My love, now let's go ahead and add as a new source or call it media file. I don't know where that thing is. I don't know where it went. I had a John Travolta thing, meme on here, but I'm not really sure where it went. I'm going to spend about 30 seconds trying to find it. If I don't find it, I'm bailing. I'm bailing from this. But I thought it was still in the drive. Stream code JPEG. That's not it. Documents. That's not it. No, I don't know where it is. Screw this. Script. Cancel. It was funny. It was funny when I was thinking about it. But apparently I deleted the media file. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what's going on here. All right. We got the co-workers. Got a little bit of a mix now. A little bit of a mixture going in there. And we're going to see about the career. If the co-worker doesn't work out, you always have the career to fall back on. I think that works too. Career for November. Where are we going to be with a career? Is that something you're really pushing for? Is that something you're really kind of making happen with that? It feels like the Queen of Coins of the career's going quite well. Jesus, you got 10 of coins, Queen of coin. Really feels like career for November is a lot better off than it has been in the past. It really feels like the career's right on target, right on steam, full steam ahead. I think that's going to be an absolute dream come true as far as the career goes. But yeah, you have a 10 of coins with a Queen of coins, sandwiching over here a 5 of swords. Be careful about career. It almost feels like we have a lot of failure points. We're not able to get 100% as far as where we need to be with that. But when the successes come through, they are big successes with a lot of beef, a lot of meat on the bone. And I think that's where you're at right there. So looking very good with that. I like it. All right. Let's get a bit of karima, phase 3 over here. What are we using over there? What haven't we used on the karima? Phase 3, I guess we can go ahead and use everybody's favorite, which is going to be Victorian Romantic Tarot over there. Let's get it mixed up, but we don't want to damage it because it's worth like $300. So we got it mixed up a little bit with not a lot of damage. Do a little bit of a lazy shuffle cut over here. Do another cut there. And there we go. That's enough. All right, does it have feelings for me deep inside his heart? Well, let's see what's going on. Let's see if the feelings are still there or has it petered out, no pun intended, with that. Let's see if that's going to be something. 3 of Wands in the Chariot. It's not consistent. It's not consistent. You do have this 7 of Cups over there. We have a lot of feelings about you. We have anger. We have excitement. We have sexual excitement. We have anxiety. We have just the thrill of thinking about you, knowing that you're there, knowing that you're going to sort of be there to help them, support them, and be there overall, just to be there with them. It feels like you're a very supportive person. If they needed something, you'd be right there. You'd be right there with that. So they have a lot of different feelings. 7 of Cups. We have a myriad of different feelings. I think that's something that they like, and that's interesting as well. 8 of Swords just says, I can't express everything. I can't really be consistent, and that is one of the big problems that they have. Consistency with feelings, consistency with expression. It's something like the 3 of Wands. I can see the feelings. I can see how things are processing, but the Chariot. I'm just constantly in motion. I'm just constantly moving, and I don't have anything regular, anything stable, anything on the super predictable side as far as that goes. So you're just going to have to kind of put up with him. And, you know, the thing about that, a neighbor above me, he's a drunk who is committed right now. Hey, you know, everybody loves the bad boys. All right, let's see. When will his feelings start getting stronger again? Well, I mean, which feeling? I just said we have that 7 of Cups over there. Let's see, obviously, the love feeling, the connection feeling. The 4 of Swords says you're going to see a bit of a gap in their feelings, where their expressiveness is great. Their expressiveness is on target, and then their expressiveness kind of wanes a little bit. It's not as consistent as it kind of needs to be with that. The Knight of Swords, the feelings, the expressiveness becomes more of a short-term or a sort of an actionable thing where I take action on this, I pursue this, I push forward with this. But the 10 of Pentacles, overall, I'm still there. I'm still resilient. I'm still, you know, sort of consistent on this. But the Justice card says we need to find that balance point with these feelings and to get them stronger, to get them moving. So I don't really think you have like this stronger love feelings, this progressively, you know, kind of, you just have these spurts of, yeah, it's huge. Yeah, it's very strong. It's very exciting. It's very persistent. And then it's not. That 4 of Swords. We're just waiting for the next surge. We're waiting for the next movement to happen over here, and we're just not seeing a lot of the results that we would like sometimes. All right, we got Silent Victory is next. Let's see what Silent Victory has in mind over there. Let's see, November. Let's see if November is going to be good, bad, and different. What's going on? A little bit of a Weird World Tarot. Weird World Tarot. We'll see with that. We'll see if that's going to take us in the direction we would like. Everybody's speaking French. I speak English and Texan English. So I speak English and bad English, right? All right. November read, please. King of Cups, you're checked out in November. Feels like November's not on the same vein as you would like it to be. November's not going in that direction you would like it to go. It feels like the King of Cups. I'm just checked out emotionally. I'm not as dedicated as I need to be. I'm not as pushed forward as I would like to sort of be in this realm. Overall, the Page of Pentacles, it feels like watch out what you're committed to in November. The Page of Pentacles says there's a lot of low-hanging fruit, and a lot of that's not going to pay off the way that you would like it to in the long run. So be aware, don't commit to anything huge, anything big. And if you're checked out, you feel like you're not motivated, you're not sort of in the same vein, you're not ready to rock and roll, that's just part of November as well. That's just part of how it sort of goes with that. We got WC, we got Alisha, we got Cinderella. Let's go with Cinderella right now. By the way, if you're not on my Instagram, it is right down there. I'm the Tarot Oracle. Now, I started a new painting in oil pastel. So, yeah, that's a little too bright. So, a little blown out there. All right, a little too bright. Okay, so I started a new painting with oil pastels. So, I'm painting a horse. So, it's going to end up looking like that. And I'm currently working on it. So, doing the oil pastel thing. I got the lady, and I got, basically once the lady is done, I think I have like 90% of it completed. I just have to draw the horse. And the horse is like big globs of white and blue and black, and that's pretty much it. And then the background, I'm done. So the flowers are going to be the most difficult detail, I think. Now, you'll notice her hand only has 3 fingers because this is an AI-generated image. And so I need to put 5 fingers on her hand instead of having her with a claw that looks like something out of Peter Pan. So, yeah, you know, I need to do 5 fingers, not 3. So I'm working on that. And fortunately, Ultraviolet Teddy has given me some 5-finger discount. I guess Ultraviolet Teddy has given me some 5-finger pictures over there. And even she found one that was on AI, and it didn't have 5 fingers anyway. Will AI ever figure out how to make 5 fingers? Maybe, maybe not. You know, at the end of the day, who needs 5 fingers? Fingers are overrated. Fingers are overrated. Ain't nobody got time for 5 fingers, is what I'm saying. All right, listen, that sounds dirty for some. You know, that's one of those. That's one of those. Son, welcome. New to your channel. Can I have a reading? No, actually, we have a donation cutoff. There's no more readings for tonight, son, but thank you for joining us. Son, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Having a lot of fun over here. Hooray! It's a TO stream. We stream every other night. So we're going to be streaming on Halloween, son. And if you subscribe and you're here on Halloween, you could win something because we're giving away some decks. We're giving away some tarot because that's what we do. Because I have like 400 tarot decks. I need to get rid of some of this shit. All right. Let's see what's going on with that. And plus I get, you know, shipping is tax deductible. Shipping is tax deductible. All right, general for November. I don't know. November, you're still meeting somebody. Every single time you meeting somebody, you're still meeting somebody. Somebody's rolling around. I don't know if it's to your taste, as you said, or not, but that means somebody's rolling around over here. Why do you consistently get lovers? 2 of Cups. You consistently get this. Somebody is rolling around. Somebody is definitely on the way in. Somebody is going to be at least moderately interesting for you to sort of pursue, for you to say, hey, what's up? Let's see how this is going to go. Are you going to be able to put up with them for long term? I don't know. It's up to you. But the star is a really good card over here. It points to the fact that this could be maybe on a soulmate level. It could be maybe somebody that really piques your interest, that has a lot of interesting things, that has a lot of pathways that you're kind of interested in going forth. You're sort of wanting to chase. You're wanting to do with that. Taming the Lion is going to be a lot of interesting things happening with that indeed. Are you able to do that? Is it going to be a little bit of a Leo aspect as far as it goes? I don't know how you get along with Leos, but somebody's rolling around. Somebody's rolling around in there, and it's definitely going to be something to pursue, something at least to look at, if not casually, maybe even seriously, as you sort of have that card of the star card in the mix. I like that. I like that indeed. I want some decks. You know, I have like 10 decks I'm sending you, and I have 4 calendars I'm sending you too. I think you're good. I think you're good. I don't think you're like barren and lonely over there for tarot cards. I'm just saying. I'm just going to point that out right now. All right, let's get a little bit of a tasty tarot on there. We haven't done a tasty tarot for Karima phase 4. See how that is going to go. And then we'll do WC Alisha, Stephanie, and the Karima phase 5. Okay. Why have his feelings for me not been so robust as before? Let's see what's going on with that. Is it going to be temporary? Is it going to be permanent with that? The 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Man, they feel like the things have been abandoned. Things are not on the same vein. Things are not on the same page as they used to be. They feel like things have been abandoned. Maybe original goals, maybe original dreams, maybe original things that they really were excited about. They really wanted to push forward. They really wanted to make it happen. You have abandonment, like just as emotional abandonment, emotional difficulty, trying to get through what they're getting through now, and it just feels like that's not something they're able to do. Overall, the Ace of Cups says that there's a level of reboot here that is possible indeed, but it just feels like emotional distress and abandonment. People aren't on the same page. People aren't stepping up. People aren't the way that they used to be. They feel like people in general are a little bit different than they have been before with that. Anyway, we'll see what's going on. Is this going to be temporary? Got a lot of bad feels, a lot of things happening. Is this temporary or is it going to be permanent? Yeah, looks temporary, looks temporary, looks temporary. Man, the Hermit card comes out a lot. No matter what deck I get out, reading for you is just a Hermit fest. The Hermit into the 7 of Pentacles. I'm all alone on that. So if you can encourage them and let them know they're not all alone, let them know that you're on their side, let them know that you support them, I really think that's not going to be a permanent thing indeed. Six of Swords to somebody, you just got to roll the hard six, as they say in Battlestar Galactica. You got a little bit of this root beer float. You got to ride the ride. You got to get it to determination. You got to get it to the end over there. And it feels like a lot of times it's going to be difficult, right? But we have to ride the ride to the end. We have to see this to the end. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to make it happen. Is it permanent? No. Ten of Pentacles says we recover, we get back to normal, we live our life the way that we need to live our life because we've done everything that needs to be done over here. It's just a matter of appreciating it, a matter of making it happen with that. Brian, welcome to the stream. Tonight, we have a donation cutoff. There's no more for tonight, Brian. This is the donation list, Brian, and it was all the way down to here. So we had like a gazillion and 800 gazillion donations. So we got to cut it off eventually, Brian, before I pass out. You know, I'm not one of those tarot readers on TikTok that goes for like 6 hours. That ain't me, Brian, because I got cancer, Brian. I got lung cancer and I got MCL cancer. So I got the double shot. I can't go all night. Well, tarot, that is. All right. Oh, man. You know, will the jokes ever get any worse? I think we're at the bottom of the joke pile. I think we've hit the rock bottom of the joke pile at this point. All right. Well, let's see what's going on with WC, the finale. The great finale of the WC. Where is that going to be? All right. What will the water sign? We still got the water sign. You're obsessed with this water sign. I mean, that's good. Everybody does love them a good Pisces. Everybody loves a good Pisces with that. Okay, will the water sign ever reach out and build this connection, or did I just get flat ghosted? Did I get got ghosted? Ain't nobody got time for 5 fingers, nor to get ghosted. Nor to get ghosted. All right. Or should I block and remove them? They keep talking about their exes, but they also keep an eye on me. I think you should move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. Go ahead and let them, and put them in the got ghosted. Put them in the got ghosted pile and let them, you got to move on. The Empress says that, you're a little too comfortable in this to begin with. You're not getting the results that you need. All this effort, if you put forth more effort, are you going to get any better results? Not really. Chariot says, get on. Move on. Ace of Pentacles says you got a more stable relationship around the corner. That's something that you want. You don't want somebody lecturing you about how great their ex was in bed. Ain't nobody got time for that, nor 5 fingers. So Ace of Pentacles just says, it's time to move on with that. Make a new happy home, happy family with somebody else, and screw them, get out of there. So thumbs down for the water, thumbs down for the water sign, thumbs down for that water sign. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for somebody with the X's. Who the hell won the field tarot? Does anybody even remember? This is sitting here. Somebody won it, and they never told me. They never told me that they won it. So I have no idea who this is. I thought I gave everything away already. But somebody won this. I don't remember who did it. I don't remember what day it was. I just saw this sitting here last night. I'm like, did I give this away? So I don't know. So if one of you won it, one of my regulars won it, let me know. But nobody, y'all got to email me because I'm busy. I'm a busy person. I got paintings to do. I got TV shows to watch. Ain't nobody got time to sit there and write something down when somebody wins something. Y'all gotta irritate me until you fit, All right, ain't nobody got time to write stuff down. All right, Gothic, we'll do Bohemian Gothic Tarot. They do have a new version. They have a brand new version, even though they said they're not making any more tarot decks. And then they made a Victorian Romantic. Oh, and then they made a Bohemian Gothic Tarot. So I don't know. I'm just saying. For somebody who's not making any more tarot decks, Chiro Marquetti and them They seem to be all right. Stephanie, well, thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. I did not know what it was, but there we go. All right. I don't know. Stephanie, do you want it? I don't know. You're the first one that piped up. Do you want it, Stephanie? Because I don't know who won it. I'll go and look, and if I have no idea, if they don't pipe up, then I'll just send it to you. All right. His current feelings for me and his perception of me. Oh, man. He thinks everything's cool. He thinks everything's nice. He thinks everything is on target. He thinks everything is on target. Everything is on the success rails. Six of Wands is the Lord of Victory. We are victorious. We are in there, and we are making it happen over there. So he thinks things are great, and that's kind of where the feelings are. Things are rolling nice. Things are rolling great. I like it. But the Three of Wands, why is he looking to you for happiness? Why is he looking to you for something else? He's looking to you to give him something. He's looking to you to hand him something, to give him sort of this thing or something. The Three of Wands, why are we looking at you? Why are we observing you in that mode indeed? That is interesting indeed. There's sort of the Page of Cups too, right? The Page of Cups, they're not emotionally invested. Alisha, they're not emotionally invested as they should be, but that's something that you've kind of got accustomed to possibly with that. I don't know with that. UVT won it. Okay, I'll add that to UVT's massive box of stuff. I just sent her a massive box of stuff. Now I have another massive box of stuff, including the picture that I drew for her. Anyway, but I got to send all that stuff. So I got her 4 big, massive calendars, and I have her 6 decks of cards, and then let's see, before I just sent her like 5 decks of cards. I sent her like 20 things of food, snacks from the Buc-ee's over here, so she doesn't have a Buc-ee's and she likes the Buc-ee's food. And then I sent her like 8 decks. No, I sent her 9 decks. I sent her 9 decks of cards, a bunch of food, and like 4 books. And so in this package, I'm sending her 2 more books, and then I'm sending her 7 decks of cards, but no food this time. So anyway, so I told her, I said, I'm the best boyfriend ever. And she said, why are you the best boyfriend ever? I'm like, are you serious? All right, we'll see what's going on with that. How will work day be on hump day? We'll see if work is going to be a good hump day indeed. What's a good hump day deck? Art of Adventure seems like it's on target. We'll get a little bit of an adventurous look into Wednesday. It is hump day. Ain't nobody got time for hump day. All right, we'll see all of that. Let's see what's happening here. So I don't know. So she won that. Then I got to send her that one. So it makes 8 decks I got to send her. And this is like, I need more tarot decks. Where are you at, UVT? Why exactly do you need more tarot? Why exactly do you need more tarot decks? You have like this unlimited funnel of tarot decks going through there. It seems like you're all right. It seems like you ain't starving over there for tarot decks. All right, we'll see with that. How will work day be on Wednesday? Meeting somebody new. You're meeting somebody unexpected. You're seeing somebody unexpected, somebody new, somebody interesting, somebody that is interesting indeed. Why do we have the Lovers card over here with the Wheel of Fortune? I think things are going this direction. I think things are going in a particular direction with all of this. And then all of a sudden, the Lovers card is there. You're seeing somebody that's going to be unexpected. You're having unexpected interactions. You're having some unexpected things going on with that. Something going on with that. Overall, the Knight of Pentacles is there indeed. And the Knight of Pentacles says there's too much work and there's a lot of distractions. I gotta do some stuff. I need to catch up on this, but there's so many distractions, so many things in that reign. I don't know what's going on with that. Overall, the Six of Swords. Be ready for a little bit of activities, possibly after work. With that. UVT, if you want it, give me a timestamp so I can go look. So I can go look. I make sure Reiki B didn't win it. I think I sent Reiki B everything that I owed Reiki B. I think we were on target with the Reiki B stuff. Because I sent Reiki B a package that was almost as big as yours. That sounds terrible, but you know what I'm saying. Crystals in Paint, welcome. Appreciate hanging out. What's going on? So UVT, go look at my birthday stream and let me know the timestamp where you won something. All right, the last reading of tonight is Karima, final phase. Final phase over here. Let's see what's going on. What is romantic feelings for me and where? Sorry, destination for all of this romance. All of this excitement going through there. All right, let's see. Phase 1 of final phase is going to be the romantic feelings with that. The King of Cups. What are the romantic feelings for me? King of Cups. Very short bursts of romantic feelings, very short opportunities with romantic feelings. It feels like the romance is more short bursts, small increments, small little wins over here. And we're waiting for the big reboot because the big reboot is a-coming. The big reboot is a-coming. And I'm predicting February for the big reboot. But again, end of December, a little bit of a preview of that. Are we willing to do anything with these romantic feelings? No, we're just kind of collecting them at this point. We're just kind of letting them ride, letting them go. The Seven of Pentacles says we've done the collection, we've done the work, and it's time to let things just ride without a lot of effort in this particular thing. So we have romantic feelings, a little bit hindered, a little bit pulled back from where they used to be, a little bit on the pulled back side as far as that goes. All right, where do we want this connection to go? What is the end game? Not the Avengers end game, but where's the end game going to take us? Got a 6 of Swords, a 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords in the world. Man, where do they want the connection to go? They want you to move to some place different. Bottom line, it's like here's what I'm saying. It's like they have money you don't know about, right? I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to go out there and put this out there. They have money stowed away that you don't know about. Okay? The world, we need to move someplace different. The 2 of Swords are not going to like the place that they want. You're going to have a little bit of an issue with that. It's going to be a little bit of a knockdown, drag out for sort of where we're going to go, where we're going to escape to. But the 10 of Cups says we need to make a happy home, happy family in some place else, some other location other than where we're at. The 6 of Swords may take longer than expected, but again, they want to start a family with you. They want to get this moving, and I'm predicting they have stowed away quite a bit of money that nobody knows about. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never seen somebody store away money based upon family reading cards on the internet. And that's it for me. We'll see you on Halloween. Join me for the big giveaway in 2 days.